Now time for a check of the weather with our meteorologist Rob Sharp. Good morning to you, Rob. So after a very hot weekend in Sydney, we got that gusty change overnight. How's it looking today?
Yeah, it was officially a southerly buster, so it was strong enough to do that. We had a big temperature drop and we had those strong winds gusting to 70 kilometres an hour in Sydney and Wollongong through the night. Look at these temperatures. They were up at 30 degrees at midnight in Sydney, but then by 1:30 in the morning, it was down to 22 degrees. So a sudden cool change, and that change is now up around Port Macquarie. And it's going to continue its journey north through today, moving up towards southeastern Queensland. So for Brisbane, heading for 32 degrees today, but the cool change will come through mid-afternoon, which will suddenly drop the temperatures back into the mid-20s for the late afternoon. So more comfortable weather on the way there. But that change had a significant impact on Victoria yesterday as well. The rain came down in Melbourne, the F1 drenched by this event coming through with 18 millimetres in Melbourne up until the time when the race came through. But you could see today, 18 and cloudy in Melbourne, just 22 for Sydney after 37-degree top yesterday. But up into far northern Queensland, we've got plenty of wet weather. We've in fact got some areas of rain that you can see on the radar there at the moment, streaming into far northern Queensland. Even Townsville over the last few hours has seen the rain coming through as well. So we're expecting rain or showers across the day after more than 100 millimetres again for Innisfail. This is the kind of thing we've been seeing all weekend with consistent wet weather in those far northern regions of Queensland. And again today, lots more, especially for the North Tropical Coast and Tablelands, and rain at times, most likely this morning for Townsville. But as we move through the next couple of days, we'll continue to watch this wet weather. Townsville's wettest day of the week looks to be tomorrow, as the rain then also starts to shift out a bit more over the NT top end by Thursday, as our monsoonal wet weather rebuilds again over far northern parts of the country this week. But over the next few days, it's primarily about Queensland, this wet weather. In that pink shading from Townsville to Cairns, 200 to 400 millimetres likely. And around Innisfail and Tully, it's more likely up in that 400 millimetre range over the next few days. Kenny?
Okay, thank you, Rob.